the centenarian simply found climbing the stairs too troublesome. The next moment, he jumped off the third floor in front of his granddaughter's livestream audience of millions, sending her livestream into chaos. It turned out he was a reclusive immortal living on Mount Kunlun, who would catch a tiger to roast for meat when hungry and catch a 1,000-year-old dragonfish to make soup when thirsty. It had been a century since he last entered the city, and if it weren't for the census finding him, no one knew how long he would have continued his cultivation. After some investigation, they finally discovered he had another granddaughter and brought the old man to meet the girl. Faced with her sudden ancestor, the girl was completely bewildered. After the old man introduced himself, she learned he was actually her great-grandfather. Reluctantly, she agreed to take him in, but to avoid inconveniencing him, she decided to rent a larger house the next day. Upon hearing this, the old ancestor pulled out a stack of deeds from his pocket, stating that these were courtyard houses gifted to him by the last emperor. "We'll move there tomorrow. There are over 200 courtyard houses, you can choose any you like." The girl replied that the deeds had long expired, but the old ancestor was prepared. He pulled out a stack of silver notes from his pocket. However, the girl noticed they were dated from the early Republic of China era and could only laugh as she told the old ancestor they were also expired. She then reassured him that everything would be fine and promised to ensure he lived a comfortable life. The next day, she took the old ancestor to her best friend's villa. When the best friend heard that the girl had found the old ancestor, she couldn't help but wonder, is the old ancestor really 100 years old? The old ancestor retorted that he was over 200 years old, leaving the best friend speechless in shock. After settling the old ancestor in, the girl secretly explained to the best friend that the old ancestor was senile and had said he was 100 years old yesterday. Meanwhile, the old ancestor, who had rested for a while, decided to go see the girl. Looking at the stairs, he found them too troublesome, so the next moment, he leaped down from the third floor with one hand on the railing. This action was witnessed by the girl's live-streaming fans. Seeing this, the girl hurriedly asked the old ancestor if he was okay, but he casually brushed it off, saying that such a height was nothing. The girl didn't believe him and insisted on taking him to the hospital for a checkup. The old man moved his legs and feet, but since the girl still didn't believe him, he said he would demonstrate it again. The girl could only hurriedly say she believed him. After that, the girl asked the old man to rest on the sofa, and she would come to chat with him after finishing her live stream. At that moment, her best friend asked the old man if he had any clothes that needed washing. Upon hearing this, the old man immediately flew up to the third floor, and this action stunned countless netizens, causing the live stream's viewership to surge past 1 million. The two sisters suddenly felt that life had hope again, and the best friend decided on the spot to make the old ancestor famous.